Welcome to the Eternal Lands tutorial for an Android. I'm Firelax and I'll be your guide through this land of monsters, friends and adventure. Like all good stories, ours will begin by clicking Create Character to start making our adventurer. We are now at the character creation screen, where you can see a base character. You can zoom in and out by pinching the screen like this. You can rotate and tilt the angle by swiping the screen like so, until you get the view that you want. Okay, shall we work on the appearance of our new adventurer? You can change gender and race by tapping on the appropriate buttons. There is a choice between elf, human and dwarf. Today, I think I will make an elven character by tapping on elf. You can also change your character's head and hair, skin tone, hair and eye colour, and the colour of the character's base clothing by tapping or swiping the appropriate arrows. Don't forget, you can still pinch or swipe the screen to get a better look if you need to. I like this look for our new character. So I'm going to press done and proceed to selecting a name. One of the hardest things about character creation is best to try and pick a pronounceable, easy to spell name. The keyboard will appear automatically and you just need to enter the name you want. I'm going to pick the Traveller as it seems appropriate. Then you just need to press where it says password so you can set your password. Then tap the back button to close the keyboard and click done twice to get past this boring stuff and into the game world. What a wonderful view filled with promise and adventure. Before we get exploring and playing, let me show you the basic Android controls. Like in character creation, if you pinch the screen, you can zoom in and out. If you hold your thumb over the blue arrows while you do so, you won't move. By swiping the blue arrows with your thumb, you can change the perspective or rotate the screen like this. And by holding the back button of your device, you can free rotate with a finger swipe across the screen. To interact with NPCs, just click on them to see the dialogue box. This is the tutorial NPC. He can give you some tutorial quests that are very handy and give some nice rewards, or he can heal you, but we will get back to him later on. If you need to bring up the keyboard to type a command or talk to another player, just double tap the blue arrows. You can talk to other players in the vicinity by just typing and pressing enter like this. And to close the keyboard, just tap back. If you press the monitor button, you'll go into console mode. You can type in here, just swipe the screen to the left to open the keyboard. There is a newbie help channel where any player anywhere in game that's on that channel can help answer any question you have. Just type @ followed by your message. Then swipe right across the screen to close the keyboard. See, someone's replied. And to go back to the game screen, just press the monitor button again. Now to move off the spot and start exploring, you just need to tap on the screen where you want to go, like so. If you hold your thumb over the blue arrows, you can rotate the screen as you walk. Now, to attack that rat that's running around, get close to it and click on it to fight. Remember to feather the controls to rotate the screen if you need to. If you click on the bag, you will see the items that the rat has dropped: meat and bones and a tail. To collect it, just tap the Get All button. Oh, look, a rabbit. To attack that, it's just the same as with the rat. You can also take items individually from a bag by clicking on each item. This rabbit drops a pile of coins, and collecting them one by one is time consuming, so you can select the numbers at the bottom of your inventory to collect more than one at a time. If we select the eye icon at the bottom, you can get a description of items in your inventory or from the surrounding area just by tapping on it. And we have a couple of bones here. If we press the walk icon now, so to cancel the eyeball, we can then double click the bone to equip it, to use it as a weapon. like any piece of equipment that you might find. The more you fight, the stronger your character will be, which will allow you to fight bigger and stronger creatures and then monsters. You can sell the bits you get from animals to other players or to NPCs in-game. You can also use them in manufacturing or to summon little animals of your own. If you ever disconnect from the game, just open the keyboard and hit any key. Oh, look, a tavern. Shall we go in there and have a look around? To enter, just select the door and you'll go in automatically. In taverns, you can buy food, drink, and sell some animal bits and the like. Food's quite important. If you have a look at the yellow bar at the bottom, you can see ours is half full. So with those coins we got from the rabbits, we're going to buy ourselves some bread and some cooked meat. If you open up your inventory screen, you can see where the items we've just brought are. If you select the use icon, pointy finger, and click on an item in your inventory, you'll use it. In this case, eat it. As you saw, our food bar started to increase. Next to the food bar, you've got your mana, which is a blue bar, which is how many spells you can cast, and your red bar, which is your health, how much health you've got left. And while you're on positive food, you will regenerate health and mana, and you'll do most things a little bit better. Now, if you want to get somewhere quicker, just tap the map icon at the bottom and click on the map where you want to go. Press map again to close it and you'll see that we've started walking towards that location. Now, while we're walking over there, shall we have a look at some of the other buttons? The tools icon opens up your options screen. In there you can change a lot of in-game things, add things to the HUD, change graphics and the like. As a note, you want to keep your perspective above 40 if you notice that monsters and player names disappear. Oh look, we found a ship. If you click on the flag icon, it will make you use the boat. This also works for normal map changes. And you can see we've ended up on another map. We don't want to leave the starting island quite yet. So if you open up your keyboard and then type #beam_me and enter, it will send you back to the campfire at the start. You can use this to get yourself out of all sorts of trouble, and it's really handy in case you get lost. We'll just click on the map icon again and get ourselves walking somewhere else. That #beam_me command can be found in the help files, which is the question mark. There's a lot of things in here that are quite handy. Tutorials about fighting, encyclopedia which lists every item and thing in game, the rules and things like that. It's quite a handy little tool to reference yourself with. And don't forget, you can use channel 1 at any time to ask any questions. The Eternal Lands community is very helpful. There is also a very active forum that you can access that has a lot of information and help on it as well, and you can contact the developers to get technical help and even make suggestions of your own. One of the other buttons down here is the emote icon. If you press on that and then double click on one of the emotes, that's what your character will do, like the cheer. There is no correct or wrong way to play Eternal Lands. One day you might want to be a harvester, another day go fighting, and another just explore. Or you might want to concentrate on one set of skills. I like to think that it's your game, and you can enjoy it how you want to. Aha, there's some flowers here. If we click on them, we'll start to harvest them. As you can see at the top it tells you, oh, we've just gained a couple of levels. As you do skills, you'll get experience. You can see the half 24 going up there means we're getting 24 harvester XP each time we collect them. When you get to certain numbers, you'll gain a level. Down the bottom here you can see the graph icon. If you open that up, it will show you statistics, what knowledge you know in the session, basic attributes, nexuses and skills. And at the bottom is pick points. Pick points are used to increase attributes, nexuses and buy special abilities, called perks. The higher your physique, for example, is the harder you'll hit things. The higher your harvest skill is, the better you'll harvest things, or be able to harvest higher level things better. You can learn more about all of this in the encyclopedia, or by asking on channel 1. As we can see, the brown bar at the bottom is half full now, which means we need to store some stuff. Newbie storage is the bank for new players. If you click on him, it will open up a dialog box. Click on the items and it will go straight into your storage. If you've got a lot of items, like these flowers, change the numbers at the bottom and then you'll be able to store more at once. If you hit the back button, it will close all external dialog boxes for you. I think the best strategy is to pick up everything that you find and store it. If you don't want to use it later, someone else will pay gold for it. I think we'll end this session at the tutorial NPC. I will just walk over to him, open it up, ready for when we start next time. To do a full clean exit out of the game, just open up your keyboard and type #exit. Push return and it will close you out. Thank you for watching the Eternal Lands tutorial for Android. Join me again next time for a walkthrough with the tutorial quests. Now remember, the best way to explore our little world is by downloading the game at eternallands.com or by doing an internet search for Eternal Lands. I hope to see you all in game soon.